them died.
Yet.
At least last time we
As
played.
of last week.
Yeah. So, welcome one and all, players and people who may be watching, or no one who's watching, or whatever happens on that end of things. We are back. It's been a little bit. We had some people out, and we just made it so that we were on, we were off, we were on, we were off, and here we are again. The gang is back together. Everyone's here, and does anyone have anything they need to say or ask before we jump right in? You guys had defeated your opponent. You're in the frozen room, and you decided to take a long rest.
Look, you just heard Charlie walk by. She's like, "Don't die."
Thanks,
Charlie.
Am I still frozen, or have I been unfrozen?
Yes, I'm going to take care of you once we get into the game, and I'll bring it up.
Unfrozen caveman sorcerer.
I'm just a lowly unfrozen caveman sorcerer. What do I know about such?
Yeah, and Arg, I'll explain this here in a few minutes, but you have 40 hit points, which is what you had before your long rest, and anything you gained from a long rest, you didn't gain it at all. And I'll explain what happened to you once we get in the game. So if with that, why don't we get started?
Okay.
He's trying to kill it.
So let me remind everyone where everyone's at. I always forget who these guys, which one of y'all are these guys. I think this is Clickbait. One of these is Oogway. One of them is the Duke. This is Arg. And leaned up in the corner here is Warlock.
Propped up,
And
yeah.
here is how we start the game. You guys had your long rest. You're waking up, and Warlock, you start to shake, and this oozy, frozen mess just sort of melts and puddles in around your feet, and you have to catch yourself because you were leaned up in the corner. No one's around, but yet you see through the door window the guys had, at least from what you know, left you, and they're in this room that's really cold, and the door's been shut on you, so you're going to have to open the door again.
Okay. Great. Can I first? I don't want to waste a spell slot on that. Okay. All right. Can I walk up and knock on the door?
Yes, you can.
I say, "Hey there, neighbors. Do forget about your old buddy Warlock over here."
Anyone respond to that? I'll move you guys a little closer.
Because we've been checking out the thing, so we probably would have been kind of in the middle. But
Yeah.
I'll go over to the other side of the door. You're not dead.
Hey, it's Captain Ice Cube.
Yeah. And
I'll open up the door.
Arg, you notice as you walk that you didn't gain any health back, and anything that you needed a long rest for, you didn't get your long rest. And you had like a horrible nightmare of dreams, and you don't feel good at all. And you notice where you were scratched by Rocky, it's glowing a little bit there. And you don't quite know what's happened, but it's not good. You might want to ask someone to take a look.
So I did not gain anything back from my long rest.
No, you gain nothing.
Okay.
All right. Well, we opened the door for somebody. Opened the door.
Yeah, I got him in. He walked in.
Oh, thanks. Normally I would have just let myself in, but clearly, you guys chose to exclude me for a number of reasons.
We can figure out how to fix you.
You froze under pressure, brother.
Well, yeah, that's a very funny pun there, buddy. But clearly, I was overtaken by some magical means. And by the way, just so we're on record here, I could hear everything that was going on still, and way to go trying to open up that scroll without some bardic inspiration? You couldn't have waited like till the morning. I mean, I know I'm not good for a whole lot, but you know, my newfound hurdy-gurdy skills could have helped you out there.
Hey,
That,
anybody
that
know
was
what?
directed towards you, Clickbait.
Yeah, he was taking some shots.
Hey, anybody
Well, he
know what
must be
the
feeling
big
okay.
glowing
'cause he,
scratch is on me?
So that's
So,
something I can.
I was gonna say that would be our cleric would be the first one to look at that.
All right, so I can do a cure wounds on you,
I don't.
but if they're glowing,
Yeah, I think you might need some sort of
Maybe do a medicine investigation on it.
a restoration or a poison cure. I don't think hit points are going to help them out here.
So I'm gonna do a because I have a pretty high wisdom. I'm gonna do a medicine check to see what if I can see what's going on with the injury. 20 dirty.
ooh,
That would tell you exactly what's going on if it had something to do with medicine.
Okay. I guess we'll try.
It glows mystic in nature from your experience being a caster.
So let's go with Arcana then. 16.
Okay. You know for sure that the Rakshas's scratch has put a curse on him, but you're going to need to have someone else check and do Arcana and get a little higher than 16 to figure out any more information about it.
Okay, do I have a spell?
I can try.
Can anyone cast detect magic as a
My
cantrip?
Arcana is 1 though. I want to try.
Go for it.
Yeah.
As well.
Is this going to be your first roll with your 20?
Yeah, so I got a 9 total.
9 total. You know that those scratches are there.
Yeah.
Said, can anyone cast detect magic as a cantrip?
I cannot.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Can I do it? I'm sorry. So I got 1 Arcana, but then it's intelligence. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
All right, I'll cast detect magic on it. What the hell?
Okay. Well, you know what I said before, but you know that what it does is if you heal him with any normal healing spell, he'll gain hit points, but it will not remove the curse. The only thing that will remove the curse is a remove curse spell. And what happens is that whenever he takes a short or long rest, until the curse is removed, he gains no benefit whatsoever from the short or the long rest. So, in other words, you have 40 hit points now. They can heal you and give you more hit points, but you don't gain anything from the rest. And until it's cured, you go to sleep, you gain nothing.
Okay. Who's got that card for the business card?
Hang
Let's
on.
go ahead and
No. I cast greater restoration. Are you
You
imbue
have that
creature with?
prepared.
Yeah. Well, I just woke up. I can prepare everything right now. I was actually going through and preparing my spells because we just woke up from a long rest.
Well, you really should have had those picked before, I think. But let me see.
But
what
I didn't know if we did a
Benedict
long rest
does
yet or not.
and make
You
sure
don't-
if it actually will work.
You
or
don't
not.
prepare spells as you're resting. You put because
Yeah. When I get up after a long rest, I can prepare spells at the start of the thing.
Okay. Well, let me see if it'll work.
Yeah. Well, here I was going to read the effect to you.
Well, I got it. I use this app for something. Let's see. To undo a debilitating effect. Okay. You can take care of one effect that's charmed or petrified. You can take care of one curse. All right. So that actually does it right there.
Very good.
But I will not have a 5th level
So
spell.
unfortunately, he still doesn't gain the benefits from
He
the
didn't
long
get
rest,
any
but
of the healing, but he does not. He no longer has that.
Yes.
so
So-
next time he rests, he'll get the stuff. But
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Clickbait might want to give him a little bit of heal.
Or we could just take a long rest, and that would get your spell slot back, and would
That
give
would.
me my
Well,
rage.
we're gonna have to
back.
we got to get through the freaking pain wall too. So we got to figure out what we're gonna do before we go through that too. So,
All right.
Because you need to be healed up enough to get through the pain wall. Assuming
Yeah,
it's
but
still
that's
there.
why I thought might take a long rest here, and then a short rest on the other side of the pain wall.
So did you put that? Now is he fixed now? You put
The
that
curse
spell-
is lifted, but it didn't heal him any.
okay.
Yeah.
And do you want me to throw something at you, or you want to rest?
I might as well rest one way or another, be it short rest or long rest.
I don't care. What is the group? What do we want to do?
If we do long
I
rest,
forget
he'll-
how much damage did the pain wall
JP.
do. I forget.
5d10.
5d10. So
Max of 50 possible.
max
So-
of 50. So we could just
Will
heal
be
him past the
unlikely.
50 and then just do the long rest on the other side of the pain wall.
Yeah, it's probably the best bet.
okay, I'll just roll some short. I'll do a short rest and roll some dice. Then sound good? Or if we're going to take a long rest, you might as well cast spells.
No.
That too. I didn't think about that.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Short restless sounds like.
I think short rest or we
Okay.
can cast the spell and heal him up and then go through it. I think is the easiest way to do this, and then just long rest on the other side.
Either way, I'm open because I'm going to get it back anyways.
So just
All right,
heal
so
him.
you're healing him?
Yeah.
All right. Well, heal him up then.
Okay. Trying to find what would be the best one to do it.
I don't know if you guys used all your potions or if you used a
Well,
spell.
you're a cleric. Just use like your strongest healing thing. You should
Right.
have multiple. If not, I
I'll
guess I
just-
can do it.
Roll for rest. Short rest. 7,
So you're going to take a short rest?
No, you
14.
can just cast Cure Wounds. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, I mean, I
understand.
can do. I just want to see something first before I do this.
So I can cast Cure Wounds if we need to.
No, I can do it too.
Like it's
No,
that
man.
hard.
I'm
Well,
gonna,
someone do something.
I don't understand why he's debating this. Okay.
I'm gonna do healing wounds, but I'm gonna. I mean, he has he's missing a lot of hit points, right?
Right.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
do,
I just need like 10 more.
He just needs
Or
to get
so.
so he can get through the pain wall.
yeah. So I'm
and
gonna
then
do a
we'll
level.
all go
I'm
into
gonna
the
do a
long
level
rest.
4 healing wound.
Okay.
Okay, so when you cast a spell using the spell slot of a second level higher, each healing increases by 1/4 for each slot level above. Okay, so I gotta do 4 rolls, right? Oh,
No, it's yeah.
right.
You need to
4.
roll an extra D4 for each slot above second. So
Okay, well, let me find it.
So if you're doing this at 4th level, you add 2 more rolls.
yeah, at 4th level you would roll 3 times, and then add your modifier, your spellcasting modifier.
Well, casting my 5 right here. 4. Woohoo!
Or no, you roll it's 4. It's 4. So 2nd level you roll 2, 3rd level you roll 3, 4th because I got it right.
How about we just say you burn that spell slot and he gains 15 hit points?
Deal.
Okay. Yeah. Great. We're good. So you guys heading through the wall then?
I'd like to open up the door to the one place real quick.
What you mean here?
No, the
The shop.
potion guy.
Oh, well, okay. You walk up to the. Wait, do you have the ticket?
I think
Duke has it.
Duke has
I'll
it,
get it from Duke. Just
Okay.
slap it on the wall.
So you go up
It's
to the
all
wall. You
Mhm.
draw yourself a little door there, and then it magically becomes an actual door. I assume you open the door.
Yes.
You do, and there's a big sign and a wall that says "closed for maintenance."
I mean, to be fair, he did kind of sell you a lot of OP stuff last week, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's reasonable. All right, well, let's
Just
go.
thought
I
I'd check
say,
it.
oh, guys, you guys got to have a lot of fun recently, and I was literally frozen, still conscious, by the way, a horrible waking nightmare. So I'm just I'm going. Let's go. Let's get this roaring the show, as they say.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to the pain wall. Warlock, you're up first. Let's see here. You will take. Let me grab this D10. 10. 19.
Good grief.
Ooh. 28. Holy crap. 3 9s and a 10, whatever that is.
Will John survive the pain wall?
We should be at
And
full.
another 9. Holy crap.
So 46.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm at 13.
And 3.
You got 10.
That's that I believe that was 5.
4 9s and a 10.
A
That's
10, 3 9s, and a 4. And
I thought it was
Four? Okay,
4.
go with that then.
Yeah, okay.
I'll do better next time. That was just I was shocked at all the 9s. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll say this is the Duke then. Duke, you ready?
You
2. 5. I'm totaling everything.
oh wait.
9. 17.
Couple of in for Warlock.
And 24 total.
I see Duke come through, like looking still pretty fresh. I go, that was that seemed a lot worse than last time.
I'm like, what happened to you?
That was I gotta be. Maybe it's because I was frozen, but boy, that was a doozy.
Yeah. Uguay.
All right.
Okay. I rolled a 5. 3. I'm just going to let you do the math. A 6. A 3. And an 8.
25.
Okay. Clickbait.
that's me.
We got, and this is fire damage in case, or excuse me, this is force damage, so
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's immune. 9, a 6, a 4, an 8, and a 1.
That's 20. That's 28.
And ARG. You get 9, a 5, an 8, a 1, and a 5.
Alrighty. 28.
All right.
Okay. So we're just
Was
gonna
there
take our long
something else
rest
we had
now.
to go through, or was it just darkness?
It's just
It's
darkness.
darkness through here.
Okay. Do we want to take a long rest here in between the two?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, long rest.
You know, I was going to have something attack you if you did that, but I decided to be generous.
No.
I
You
have
wake
2
up from
things
your
attack
long
you.
rest, everyone's good to go.
All right.
All right, let's do this.
All right, so I'm just going to bring you guys up to the door. Then everyone goes through the darkness. There's nothing here because everything's afraid of or was afraid, I should say, of the
The
Baylor.
Banshee or the what was she?
Baylor.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, to that door. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so you guys are
Bring it
now
up, okay.
up to this door. I assume you open it.
Sure.
Okay, you open it. No one's in here. The witch is gone. You're good to go. I don't know which one of you got the key.
Thought that was that Duke or was that Arg? I forget.
I think it was Arg. I didn't search him, so
Yeah, that was no.
That's
Well,
right, I
somebody
just-
had to go over to that thing to get the key or whatever.
That was
was
right.
Arg.
We were debating about that, and I just reached in and got it.
That's
exactly.
right. Okay.
Okay. Well, you unlock all the force fields and everything that was magically there with the key,
Delicious.
and you guys go down to the next level of the dungeon. Woo! And I got a surprise for you.
Oh yeah.
I changed all your avatars, so now they're very easily identifiable.
Oh,
Cool.
Nice.
I'm still a shotgun.
So here is map 3. It'll take a second to load because I'm also
Can
streaming.
we all look away so we don't see the?
No, you're fine. That won't help you.
Nothing can
is gonna
help you
us,
now.
yeah.
No, nothing but you got. There's no help for you.
There we go. Okay. Whoop. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so this is not a couple rooms with monsters. I just put those icons here so I can move them if something comes out and attacks you. This is clickbait.
Yay.
This is Warlock. This is Oogway.
Green. No words.
This is Arg.
That's about right.
And this is Duke. So you easily can tell each other apart. All right, so you guys come down to the stairs and you start walking.
What do we see in this hallway? Anything? Just hallway?
Well, nothing strange right now, except that it seems to be getting a little darker as you come up to this corner that you can barely see, but you do know this is a corner here.
It's getting darker. That's exciting.
And Leon is getting larger.
Archer.
All right, I guess I'll go peek around the corner since I have the best dark vision.
And you realize once you go peek across the corner, there is no light at all. You can see 120 feet long, but half of that is very dimly, and the other half of that is just fine. So
Okay.
to this wall, you know there's another corner, and you know that there is plenty of darkness.
Okay.
Not magical, it's just dark. So
Sure.
Uruguay is going to need to
So I,
Yeah, well, I'm
say,
gonna.
do something.
I say to the
I'm gonna
guys.
cast. Sorry, I'm gonna cast dark vision on myself.
Oh, okay. I was gonna.
Oh, wait a second. I made a mistake. You guys are at the wrong entrance. That's the exit.
Hey, we're already there, Don.
Everybody remember
Right
this moment.
on! Yay!
Take a quick
Gotta
picture.
Get out!
Somebody screen grab.
My bad. I will adjust these once I can bring it closer. Okay, that was embarrassing.
Yeah, you know, crap happens.
Okay, we'll say you went to this corner and peeked and know it's complete darkness, and you know that there's also more hallway this way, Warlock.
Okay. So you want to go north or east, fellas? It's kind of a heckin' crapshoot at this point.
I don't know. I don't care. Let's just get moving.
I'm always going for
I
up.
think- Let's go. We don't know. I mean, we don't have any. There's no indication of which way to go, so I think you just
Right.
Okay. So I head up that hallway going north.
Okay.
Going north.
And I'll
So
follow
that-
right behind him.
Okay, let's see here.
Is there no way to drag this?
No,
Map?
not the way I. This is actually a just like you guys are. It's a placement
Oh,
overlay. So if I touch it to try and drag it, you guys don't move. So I can't drag it. But yeah, I would love to, but this is the best I can do at the moment. So you start walking north, and Warlock sinks down into the floor. It's
How far?
it's not quicksand, but it's basically quicksand. You sink down to slightly above your waist, and you're kind of stuck there. You can't get out yourself. It's not causing you pain or anything. You're just stuck there, and you can't really tell, but you think it's only this 10-foot span.
Okay, I'll reach down and try to pull him up.
Okay, you're not gonna be able to do it normally, so you need to make a strength check.
19.
That is a fail.
What?
well, I guess
And
I'm
then-
living here now.
Yeah. Not going to beat that on a strength check.
Can I try again?
Could I add my strength since I would try and be pulling up with him?
Yeah, sure, why not? You roll strength check.
I don't even know what my modifier is. Hold on.
Mine's a -1, so get me away from
Mine's a +9. I just happened to roll a 10.
All right, mine's 0. So let's see. I rolled a 19.
Okay, with double 19s, I'll say you managed to pull him out.
Thank goodness.
So you guys either need to find a way across, or you can try and jump it. You can try and do something. I don't know what you're gonna do, but
We don't get a sense of the distance, right?
yes, Warlock can. I assume told you that he thinks it's just that 10-foot span. He's not sure.
Okay, crazy idea. Arg, how tall are you again?
Like 7 foot, a little
Yeah.
over something.
No, never mind.
something like that.
Doesn't he have the magical bar still?
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna
Yeah.
ask. Does he have the bar?
That he can. And how long is that bar? I forget.
However long I want it to be, but it's unmovable.
Oh.
So
That's what I mean. But
Ability.
get it in the air above it, and you make it 10 feet long where you're holding the end, and then we can use it to like pull ourselves across.
let me see if it
Or we could go the
it
other way.
expands.
Are you talking about the immovable rod?
Yeah.
It is not that long, and it does not change its length.
The immovable rod is not that long and it doesn't change its strength.
The ones
Okay,
that
it doesn't
Good to know.
change its length. It's not 10 foot long.
Okay, so it's a
It just
It's not a
becomes
grower.
immovable wherever you put it.
right. I get it.
I mean, I think we should probably, and at first at least go check to see what the other hallway looks like. See if that's an
Yeah,
easier
we'll
way
do
to
that.
get through.
Yeah.
Are the walls smooth? Are there any handholds? Any way to put your feet?
Oh no,
I could
they're
make
smooth.
some.
They're smooth stone, but I mean, you can try, but it's stone you're having to punch through. So,
Well, 4
Yeah, I've
feet
got
tall,
mason's
anybody
tools and pittons
oh,
and hammers.
okay. Or what do you want to do that, or go to the?
All right,
other
if you want to try that, that's fine.
I mean, we
I
can,
mean,
or we
are
can
we
go the
that
other way.
determined to go this way, or do we want to investigate the other way first?
Let's just go the other way.
Okay.
Let's do that. We'll try the other
All
way
right,
first.
I go down to that hallway and peek my head around the corner.
You don't see anything, just darkness in another hallway.
All right, I keep walking down the hallway.
And we're following
I
behind
keep
him wherever he's
following.
going.
Yeah.
We should
Yeah.
be behind you, no?
More hallway,
Let's go.
more hallway.
All right,
Still following.
Keep this train a rolling.
Made it further than we did the other way, so there you go.
Don't worry, I didn't make it easy. It just seems that way.
Well, I didn't say that. I just said we at least made it, around
It's
the corner.
definitely not a concern.
I haven't cast a fireball in a month. I just want to find something to kill.
Okay, well,
You
you
should
get
have
to
threw the
this hallway.
fireball into the sticky stuff and see.
More hallway,
More
Go,
hallway.
go, go.
more
Keep going
hallway,
until we run into
Keep
something.
going, yep.
more
Or see
hallway. But
something
you
up ahead.
see an opening.
An opening in the floor or that opening on the right?
You see the opening on the right.
All right, I walk up and peek my head around that corner.
Okay, let me drag everybody over. All right, when you go up to there and you peek through that, that is, let's see here. That is room number 11.
Ooh,
I love
room
that.
Room number 11. You see 6 pillars that are in this room, and you see something on the third, and that's all you can see. With your eyesight, you can't really see anything else because that's all you can see. But you can see what I described.
Right.
So I assume the rest of you come up
Like,
too?
how are they like in the middle of the room? How are they just?
Well,
Are they
there's 6
against
of
the wall?
them, and they are not in the middle. They are here. Let me just point it out to you. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
You have like 1, 2,
Okay,
3, 4, 5, 6.
and there's something on the third one.
Okay.
Yeah, on the third is something you can't quite make it out just yet.
Can you check for magic or check for traps?
No, I'm just gonna cast.
It's an open doorway, by the way. There's no door or anything. It's
What's
just
the
an-
light situation in here?
It's black, same as the rest of the room.
Okay, so this is all just dark. Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast dancing lights in the middle of the room.
Okay, you do, and that helps you a little bit. On the third, you see a compartment with a missing symbol. And you also see on the back wall a giant stone statue.
Can I tell what the statue is of?
It's not of anything. It's humanoid, but it has no real discerning features. It's not like elvish or orcish or
Okay,
human.
it's just like a human type shape.
Yes.
He's a
Okay.
human tank figure. Okay.
Is it holding anything?
I say, hey, Duke, that new cloak thing of yours is pretty nifty. Go in and check this room out.
What? I didn't know.
Yeah, just cool your jets. Just go
Let
ahead.
me know, whiner, dude. Go get her done.
Or hey, I got another suggestion. Option B.
I'm already not liking it.
Yeah, give me the cloak.
Right? Yeah,
Good
see,
tune.
I could tell you I didn't like it.
Ooh, can I have the cloak?
What saves me from all the booby traps in this place? When I walk in there and get dart hit 17 times, what's
Yeah,
going to
we'll-
rescue me?
we'll-
The
we'll-
cloak's
we'll-
not going to save me.
We'll heal
That's
you
far
up.
too many darts.
I got.
Right.
We can do a resurrection or something. That'll be fine.
Way too many darts.
Yeah, I can spare
We
the
won't let you die. It'll be fine. And if you do, well, we'll take your cloak. It'll be in good hands.
This is a wonderful plan.
Warlock,
I'm really
you
glad to
didn't
be a part of it.
See any trap-looking things?
Well, I mean,
well-
usually the best traps you can't see, right?
Oh yeah, you're not detecting them. Yeah.
Right. I'm certainly gonna detect. I'm gonna do a perception check right there on the first couple of steps before I go in.
Okay.
And that's not gonna be great. Oh, that's 22 actually with my bonus.
They're abnormally dry for a dungeon, but other than that, there's nothing nefarious or anything that you can feel or notice on the floor or the walls that you're
Abnormally
perceiving.
dry.
the silica gel all over the place.
I usually don't have that reaction to things. Okay. All right. How close is that first pillar? Where is it?
Right there.
Right there. It's like right in front of me. Yeah. And it fills the square. Like you have to go around it, right? Like you can't.
It's
enter that
circular,
square.
but yes, it fills the square.
Okay. And then I would have to go down one square and then forward, right?
And then the other pillars right here.
They're on oscillating sides, right? Like
Yeah, 1, 2,
that's
3,
3,
4,
4, and 5,
5,
6.
6.
Yeah. They clearly want you to go straight down the middle, which is obviously not where you want to go. So let's investigate so I'll go in one square and then down one square. Since I investigated those two, and I'll look ahead at the next 2 squares.
Okay, you see the same.
I'm gonna still do a perception check, dang it. Just because it's fun to roll stuff. At 15 is probably not going to teach me anything good.
You just the same as before, dry, and nothing nefarious that you can see.
Anything on the ceiling? Looking up, taking a look.
No, it is. You can tell it's about 15 feet high,
15 feet high. All right.
which is higher than the hallway. They've been about 10 feet high since you entered this part of the dungeon.
All right. Can I see? I'll take one. I'll go 1 square forward to see if I can see behind those 2 pillars. What's anything in those little
Behind this one?
alcoves? Yeah, either both of them. Basically, I can see now, but behind both of them. Right?
There's a wall behind them. The wall.
I'm just making sure nobody's hanging out there. There's no,
Okay. Well, do you
treasure
want to
chest.
investigate or perception the pillars?
I'm just taking a look. Yeah, let's perception the pillars. Why not?
And
Why
then
not?
when the show ends, John might make it to the second pillar.
Right. That was a very high. That was 24.
They are big, long, dry, and hard.
I like all but one of those things. Okay. I'm not even gonna tell you which one.
They're smooth too. There's no
Still just one
etching
strike
in
against it.
there. There's
It's
no
not ribbed for everybody's pleasure or anything.
there's no
One.
design.
Still just one drawback. All right, that's good. All right, let's check. I'll go forward 1 more square and then investigate the squares in front of me.
Don't worry, guys. I won't ask John to do this again.
25.
Okay, exact same, except you're close enough now to the third pillar, which is right here,
Okay.
that you see a little compartment or a little block that's sort of been taken out of the front of the pillar, and you notice that it contains a depression in it that looks as though it had some sort of symbol.
So now I've got depression because I found this thing.
Yes, some sort of symbol or a piece of something that used to be there, and it looks very similar to one of the other places where you had to put in the correct holy symbol.
So there's a relief basically saying like a little gap missing.
Yes, it's something.
Okay.
It's supposed
And
to fit in
I can't make out what it is from where I'm standing.
No, not the.
You mean in the hallway,
exact-
like 20, million
I've
miles
got
behind
excellent
me?
dark vision. All right. Well, I'm walking in, following him. Then
You have no clue where I am. I'm wearing this cloak. You can't even see me.
Basically, we're getting
You haven't
bored
died
from
yet.
waiting for you.
I assume you tell him where you're at then.
No, don't assume.
All right, well, I start walking in, kind of waving my hands in front of me. Trying to
this is
hit
great.
Okay, and
I'm
you
going
haven't heard
to-
him
I'm
scream
going to-
in pain.
I'm gonna move into one of the alcoves and just stand and watch. So I'm gonna go right where the right there where the piece is missing, and then just watch Alec.
Okay.
Okay, Alec, where are you walking now?
I'm walking down the middle and until I can get a better look at the relief.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. That was a pillar, skip, pillar. So you're actually. Whoops. You see what I mean? You're actually right here, John. My bad. All right. So you walk down to the third pillars. What I'm calling this number 3. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And now you can see that the depression. You knew that there was something missing from the rock, but you couldn't see because of the angles what it was. Now you know what it is. It's some sort of looks like one of the holy symbols that you've had to put into the stonework before somewhere.
But is it one that I have?
You have
You
like
have to
all of them,
investigate.
so.
I'm gonna just subtly stick my foot out
Sorry,
in front of them.
you kind of got choppy there for a second. After I asked my question, is it one that I
I
have?
said you kind of have all of them, so you just got to search.
Well,
through
I
which
know
one.
because there was one before that you said it was something I've never seen before. So
Yes, but if you remember the guy in the forest, you got a symbol from him that you hadn't seen before.
oh yes, okay. All right. Well then, can I do? What kind of check would this be?
I'm gonna stick my foot out.
I guess
as he goes
I guess
by.
a religion check, right, to see if I can recognize
That'll
it
work.
from or. Oh no, that's a 5.
Do investigation then, because it's sort of you're investigating
okay,
what
right?
symbol.
Okay. That's a 16.
Okay, I made it a 15. So that tells you that you don't know what the symbol is, as in what god it belongs to, God, but you do know it is the symbol that you got off the guy in the forest. So it's of the unknown god, I guess you would say.
Okay. Hey fellas, should I stick this thing in the hole?
I assume,
Always.
did you guys
Always.
follow
The
him? in?
answer to that is always yes.
Always.
Well, and this means we'll either fight something and kill it.
You have a
probably,
cleric.
or
You have
die
a
and kill it,
cleric
or
giving
it'll
you
kill
his
us.
blessing.
Okay.
Stick it in the hole.
Did the Duke just disappear and die?
No, he's hiding.
No. Glad he proved to be useless on this investigation.
I'm just still sticking my foot out, waiting for him to go by.
Okay. I stick the symbol in the hole.
You
I put
stick
the religious symbol into the
in
hole.
the hole. Okay, you do, and two things happened. One,
The pillar gets
the
pregnant.
archway that was right here,
Yeah.
it falls in on itself and basically becomes a stone door that is extremely heavy
Okay.
and very thick.
Okay.
And the statue that was right here turns out to be a stone golem, and he just got online.
Cool. Let's fight.
Okay.
And he's not very happy.
Well, if it's the guy's symbols, then they'd be like, oh, you're a worshiper of our guy. Like, yeah.
Or is that why the symbol wasn't there? Anyway, the stone golem immediately approaches to attack. The first person that it can actually see would be Warlock.
Would we
So-
all roll initiative?
Well, let me get to it. So because you noticed and he had to like activate and stuff, no surprise attacks or anything. Everyone just rolls initiative.
Okay.
Come on, bigger than 10.
I rolled it.
You rolled a 9. Come on, this do not. You can't blame the dice if this is happening. So
I never blame it on the die.
I got. Sorry, Will has his way of doing it. Sorry, I won't interrupt.
Okay. Any natural 20s? No? Wow. Okay. All right. Any over 20? 15 to 20.
18.
Sorry,
Okay,
17.
18. Who had what else?
17 right here.
Okay. The 18 is who? I can't see you.
Arg.
Me. Sorry.
All right. Arg. And me. Yeah, that's better. 17 is Duke. All right. 10 to 15.
I had an 11.
Okay.
Uguay.
11.
Warlock.
Who else?
Warlock got a 10.
Okay, 11 for Uguay, 10 for Warlock, and 10 for the Golem too. I'm going to put the Golem first. And then I assume Clickbait is rounding up the last, right?
As always,
All right, what did you roll?
9.
9. Okay, well, that's better than like a 1. So, all right. So, first up is Arg. You're gonna have to peek around the pillar, but I mean that's movement's pretty much all you got.
Should be able to get, yeah. Oh, where's the golem? Hasn't moved yet. It's still on the far end of the room.
Well, I mean it's moved, but he hasn't stepped forward from his square here.
Well, that's. I mean, he hasn't like moved any distance. He just started
No,
moving.
he has not moved any distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll move out in front of everybody and ready an attack action.
Okay. What is your movement? 30?
Yep.
Okay, you can get right here.
How big?
All right, so you ready in action? Next up, Duke.
Well, I guess I'll hold my action. I'm still, invisible. I'm gonna wait to see kind of what everybody's doing here.
All right, so you're going to hold your action. Next up is Uguay.
So this is like a
Large
stone golem.
construct on a line. D&D construct, not my version.
Right, but it just made it. As far as we can tell, it's just made of stone.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to.
What you doing?
I'm looking. I want to make sure this is going to work on stone. Is what I'm just trying to like. That there's not some weakness to what I'm casting here, real quick. So that will be. I'm going to cast Moonbeam.
Okay.
Silvery beam, pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point you can see within range, which is 120 feet. Creature enters the spell for the first time on a turn. It starts its turn there. It is engulfed in ghostly flames of searing pain. It must make a Constitution saving throw, or it'll take. So it won't actually take it till it's its turn, but it'll take 3d10 radiant damage, or half.
So I've got a
d6.
save to do on my turn.
Yeah, and then we can roll the d10 at that point if you want, or however you want.
Okay. But you didn't move?
And then I moved up basically just behind Ark.
All right. Quick bait.
Wasn't I
Oh,
before?
wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm sorry.
last.
That's the golem is next. So let's go ahead and tell me, what am I rolling then? 'Cause he's going to
Constitution.
move, but I need to do that.
You have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Okay, let's see. And that is, what is it doing to me again? Radiant damage?
Radiant damage.
Okay. Okay, that is going to be a 20.
Okay, that will save, so you'll take half.
All right.
And I rolled 18.
Okay. So that'll be 9. All right. And then he will be moving. And then that's all he'll be able to do since he had to do a saving throw. And he's just going to
Saving
move
throw is
up.
not an action though.
Yeah, that's just it's just where he starts his thing.
Oh. Well, okay then. In that case, he moves up to you, Warlock, and he's going to attack. And he's going to do what is called slow. The golem targets one or more creatures it can see within 10 feet of it, Warlock. Now you must make a wisdom saving throw against his magic. So go ahead and roll a wisdom save.
All right. That is a 10.
So that is a fail. On a failed save, a target can't use reactions, its speed is halved, and it can't make more than one attack on its turn. In addition, the target can take either an action or a bonus action on its turn, not both. The effect lasts for 1 minute. A target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. And he's going to have one slam attack as well, and then he'll be done. So that's going to be a 27 to hit.
I can cast a spell and do an attack.
Yes, it's one of those recharge things. So I'll have to roll if I want to use it again.
It still should be an action.
Action.
Yeah, he gets 2 attacks. So I'm doing the slow and the slam.
Okay. What was it? To
It
hit?
was a 27 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Okay, that will be 19 bludgeoning damage.
That's a lot of damage for poor little Warlock.
And all his attacks are considered magical. Just FYI. And then you probably won't have to worry about the slow attack for a good while, but that is the end of the golem's turn, and Warlock, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, not a whole lot I can do against this dude. So, what I'm going, and he's engaged in combat with me, so. Just see one thing really quickly.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna cast web on basically the pillars in between where he is, so he's in the middle of it.
Well, actually, you're in the middle of it. Pillars here, then
Well, I
pillars here, pillars here.
Right.
It would
so
still get him, but it would get you as well.
Can you do it to
I
the
think.
ceiling?
Where are you putting the web, and what's its diameters or dimensions?
I mean, where am I in relation to the pillars? Am I in front of them?
No,
Because-
you were in the center, and a pillar is on each side of you.
Right. So basically, I want to cast it so it attaches itself to like the insides of the 4 pillars.
Oh, okay, right. Like in a 5 shape, right here.
Yeah. So it's like an X.
This
yeah.
X.
Right.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
And just as a reminder, what that does, it's a mass of thick, sticky webbing. Fills a 20-foot cube. Each creature that starts to turn on the webs or enters them during their turn must make a dexterity saving throw. And failed save, the creature is restrained as long as it remains in the web or until it breaks free.
So I got to make a dex save on my turn.
Yes. Creature that is restrained can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save. If it succeeds, it's no longer restrained. The webs are flammable. So that's
Okay,
basically
so I can make my strength check now or on my turn.
it would be on your turn because you have to use your action to do that.
Okay, and we have already said this. This is already as part of the rules of our game. But excuse me, each one of these 10-foot squares has a little dotted X that you can see. So we're saying that's 5 foot and that's 5 foot. So I've scooted you over, but you were right on the line. So from this line, dotted line, 5 foot, the whole 10-foot square, and then 5 foot, that is the web.
Okay.
So Duke, you were out of the web, but it has trapped you in there.
Well, I didn't know where he is, so
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting him know. And that's just so everyone else knows that can see the webbing. It starts, hold on, starts here at these dots and goes all the way to these dots.
Yeah. Okay.
In this middle line here. Okay. So if that is your turn, it is now clickbait.
Oh, do I get to make a save against the slow at the end of my turn?
Yes, you can at the end of each of your turns.
And what is that again?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom. 11.
Fail. I'll just tell you so you don't have to keep wondering. It's a 17 you got to beat.
Yeah, I figured it was pretty high.
All right, so clickbait.
Can I do it this
Unless-
magic?
are you moving any? You have half
Right
your
here, right?
movement.
Can I do it dispel magic on Warlock?
Don't worry about me. I just try to kill it.
I was gonna say just kill it.
To answer your question, yes, but that may or may not be a good thing to do. Did you want to move any, Warlock? You have half your speed.
I mean, if I move, he's going to get an opportunity attack against me. So,
Well, he's restrained in the web, so actually.
oh, right. Okay, then yeah, I'm going to move behind Arg.
Okay.
Okay, so right now he's encased in a web.
Right. So any attack against him has advantage.
But I can't hit him physically with my mace because then I'll get caught in the web, correct?
Right. So if you
Yes.
have any ranged attacks,
Yeah,
or
any kind of spells attacks. You should have several with your warlock
Well, I
or
believe you
your
have a
cleric.
crossbow.
Can I get pulled? Can I move to 2 to the right, but down further from Arg?
you'll be behind a
You mean
pole.
here?
That's the pillar.
That's the pillar.
This is not a pillar.
But that's behind. You'll
Oh,
be
well,
behind
this
it.
is the pillar.
That's the pillar. But can I
So if
get
you move over there, can you
Arg?
see the monster?
Right. So I can at least get line of sight.
Yes, you should be able to step down there beside Arg and get line of sight.
Okay.
But you
come
should
on,
have
load.
several as a as a Tempest cleric. You should have several spells that just come with that, like that can do damage from a distance.
I mean, I like to do like a thunder wave or something like that on him, but I
that's what
don't.
I mean, you got that or shatter or
Yeah.
Right. I'm trying to get all my spells here.
Oh, good lord. Sorry. Just trying to come up with a way so you guys can see your.
the pillars.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah, that's weird.
what happened to your map?
I don't either. That's bad.
I just added exit out of whatever you're in right here. It's because this is.
I went back to where I was. Let's see. Maybe if I just. It's having trouble loading. Hold on. Let me just do that. So, Clickbait, you're the last person. So, you guys go ahead and take your minute.
Well,
Because,
two of the people, both John and Arg held their actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So so that shadow
So you got
one.
two people.
It's there. You're just zoomed out really far, aren't you?
No,
I think
that's not
zoomed.
because I'm zoomed
Yeah.
out.
Do you have Fog
Yeah.
of War on or something?
What were you going to ask
I
about
don't know.
shatter clickbait? It should
Well,
be
I like to use something like that, like Thunderwave of Shatter.
right.
So I'm looking at the Shatter now. So you brought that up, so I'm going to go with it.
I mean, yeah, there's a couple things that Tempest have, but Shatter's a good one. So is Thunderwave.
Right.
If you can get a Thunderwave, you have to you'd almost have to. You have to step a little. You have to get definitely a clean line of sight.
Yeah. And I do apologize for our technical difficulties.
I forget what else you have that does stuff.
There we go. There's our map.
It's like we
So-
lost all our people are back at the beginning. You had to reload it from the beginning.
Yeah, so you know
Yeah,
what?
they're all way at the top.
I'm just going to forget that for the pillar thing. Just remember.
Yeah.
But everyone's here at the top. I remember where you were more or less, so don't worry. Just give me a second and we'll have all this taken care of. So, did you decide on what you're wanting to use?
Yeah,
Clickbait?
I'm going to use Shatter. We'll give that a
Okay, well,
Thunderwave.
go ahead and tell me what all that does.
Okay, so Shatter. A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from the point of your choice within range. Each creature in the 10-foot radius sphere centered at the point must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 3.8 thunder damage on a failed throw.
3d8. Yeah.
I'm sorry, 3d8. Sorry. Or half as much damage on a successful one. A creature made in my eyes are freaking bothering me today. Excuse me. Okay. A creature made of a material such as stone, crystal, and metal has disadvantage of the saving throw. A non-magical object that is being worn or carried also takes damage. When you cast this spell using spell slots of 3rd level or higher, the damage increases by 1 die 8 for each slot above 2.
So which one are you casting?
Okay, go ahead. And I assume you're going to move up.
Yeah, I moved up so I can at least see him. So I think I moved
Yeah,
down.
you got 60-foot range on Shatter.
Yeah,
so-
actually, you got a 60-foot range. You don't have to move at all.
Okay, but I would like to center this as far as I can. To
It's a
keep,
10-foot center, so you just put it on him
Yeah.
right now.
yeah, but
That
if I
entire
do
square.
is that square 10 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay. So I'll put it on him. I'm going to use where's my paperwork? I'm going to use a channel divinity on him, and I'm going to do it so it's level 4.
Well, let me see if I save or not. then you can decide on your divinity. So that's going to be a saving throw for Constitution.
But you have disadvantage because you're made out of stone.
You're stone. You're made out of stone.
Ah, okay. Well, I actually have advantage, and then that gave me disadvantage, so it's just a straight roll. So that's going to be a 20.
So yeah, so that'll take half then.
Yeah. You're gonna
I
take half
just
of
roll
whatever
it
you
instead of
do.
using your channel divinity because you saved.
The channel divinity is. My understanding is.
Channel divinity is max damage, so you could still use that, but he would still just take half of max, or you could just roll it and he'd take half of what you roll.
Yeah, but have you ever seen me roll?
Okay, so max damage. Did you use a spell slot of 3rd level or higher?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for.
Okay, so roll 4 d8s plus whatever your channel divinity adds, if anything.
No, the channel divinity just means
I max.
the max.
It'd be 48.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
it'd be 32.
So you take half of
Damage.
32.
all
So
right,
half,
then.
so 16 damage.
16 damage. Woo!
I get 3 of those. Okay, now I get 2 more of those now.
Okay, do you want to move any, or are you happy where you're at?
I'm happy where I am.
Okay, Arg, you held your action.
Yeah, I will.
You got 5 feet to move before you get in the web.
Yeah,
He can't move anymore.
and I can't move anymore. So I'm just going to throw a jawbreaker at it.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be the end of my turn.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
gonna
that
say
would be
that is
some sort of bludgeoning
coming from
damage.
you, an unarmed attack. Roll a d4 for damage,
Okay,
or roll a d20 to hit, and then a d4 for damage.
that would be
With advantage. Because he's
with advantage to hit. Okay, so that'd be 12. My unarmed strike would be 21 to hit. If I'm
Okay,
taking the bonus
that-
of my unarmed damage.
That would hit, except he is immune to bludgeoning damage, which the jawbreaker would be.
Okay.
All right.
Duke.
The Duke. It's my
Duke,
turn.
thank you.
Yeah.
Duke also
You held your action. You are.
Yeah. So nobody has
little-
legitimately hit this thing in a melee at this point. I was just watching to see what melee damage would do if it's worth me wading into the web here.
Well, you haven't really had an example, but if you do get into the web, that's 5 feet
But
is all you got. So
I think
you
restraint
move
means
from
you
this
can't.
line up, you're in the web.
So, yeah, I'm there. He's there. Can I get to him and attack?
You can get in the web. See, you got 5 feet right here.
Right.
What's your reach?
My reach?
5
Oh,
feet
5
for
feet.
normal.
It should be 5 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be 5 feet.
Then you'd have to get into the web yourself to get to him. Then.
You would restrained creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls too, by the way.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to understand. Like, I couldn't get to him, and I couldn't hit him, and I'd have disadvantage if I got into the web. Is
You
that what
can hit
everybody's
him,
saying?
but you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
But he can't see me either way, so it's not like I
But
would.
Right.
your sword-
You're
your swords
not
aren't magical,
existent
right?
To the goal.
No, any magic to one of them was dissipated.
Super duper.
I'm just trying to figure out what the hell I do here. So if I step forward, I'm stuck, right?
Yes. And that's what would give you disadvantage
Right.
on your attack.
But I also couldn't reach him.
Yes, you could, because you would be moving up 5 feet into the web.
Okay.
Then he'd be
Therefore,
within
you would
5
be able to reach another 5 foot and hit him. But because you're in the web, that would be with disadvantage.
So would my disadvantage and his disadvantage to be hit, like would my advantage to hit him, would that balance or that doesn't matter?
It would be a straight roll.
It would be a straight roll. right? That's my understanding. Okay. Always comes down to the dookie, right? What's he gonna do? All right.
If you don't have anything that does magical melee attacks, I would not.
Nothing, because I
we
just
know
have
that he's
melee
immune to-
weapons. Melee weapons against a metal creature is going to do nothing, right?
Well,
Or
it's
rock
Stone, isn't it?
stone creature
But
doesn't
We
really.
know that bludgeoning did nothing.
Yeah, I have piercing damage. My weapons are piercing.
So you gonna try or just stay where you're at?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at, I guess, and just not use my action and just watch and see what happens. I suppose.
Okay.
I don't know.
So
That's
with
great.
that, we go back up to the start of the line. Arg. Your turn.
I'll just hold my action in case he breaks free and comes towards me.
Okay. Duke, your actual turn.
Jesus. I'll hold my action and see what happens.
Uguay, your turn.
All right. So
You-
I'm going to.
If you have anything that does fire damage, it will ignite the web, and it does
Right.
extra damage to them. By the way.
Well, no, I'm gonna. Well,
Oh, I should have thrown the necklace. One of the necklace balls.
I'm gonna double check what the challenge rating is on those. So, oh wait, I did that before because I can summon two of them. They're one. So I'm gonna summon 2 giant spiders because they can transverse the web.
Okay, I am not going to find 2 spiders because
No,
would
that's fine.
maybe mess it up again. So you're going to have to theater of the mind them, just so you know.
So I'm gonna cast summon. It's conjure animals. Sorry, conjure animals, and I'm gonna summon 2 giant spiders, and because they can go across the web, and they are gonna go in. I forget. Do they roll or do they just go on after my turn?
I think they need to roll, but let's just say that
They roll initiative. Okay, so I have to roll initiative for them, but they will act as a group. The 2 of them will act at the same time.
roll once.
All right, they rolled a 3, so they'll be.
So
at the
they're
end
the
of
last.
So I summoned them basically like in the gap between the pillars so that they can move over there. So yeah. So they have a clear line to move in there when they get the chance.
Okay.
So like beside Arg.
Okay.
Can you do it behind him?
Oh,
Yeah, he can.
hang on. I gotta see where I can summon them.
You can see behind them. So
Oh yeah, I got 60 feet where I can summon them to. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so
I guess
we'll
I'll just
make
do it
them here.
behind him then. Yeah, that works.
all right. Is that end your turn then, Uguay?
Do I want to do the same and use my bonus action? I'm going to hold that for this. Yeah, that ends my turn this time.
Okay. Next up is the golem. Now remind me, I can do a strength check to get out.
So first you have to do. Oh, you already okay. You may use your action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. If it succeeds, you're no longer restrained. But yeah, because your speed is 0 once you're restrained. So if you want to move out of it, you do need to make a strength check as your action.
Okay. Let's see. I will actually do that. I will make a strength check and see. $19.
Yeah, I can't use bonus action, so I guess that will do it.
Alrighty. So
So you
do I have movement?
You have your movement, yeah, but that was your action.
Okay. So the movement is to just get out of the webbing.
Sure. Yep.
So he just moves to right here then.
Once he comes within it'll come back to me.
Yeah. All right. Warlock, your turn.
Okay. I am going to. Jeez, I really don't have too much great against this thing. I guess I'll just cast a firebolt at him.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Great. And I'm at 5th level or higher, so it is 2d10. That is 10 fire damage.
And he takes it.
And then I'm going to move back. Oh, I get to make my wisdom saving throw too. That's not going to do it. That slow isn't like based on concentration or anything, is it?
It's a wisdom save.
Okay. No, I mean from his end. He doesn't.
No, he don't have to concentrate.
Then in that case, I will move my half or whatever distance I can back.
That means you're right beside Clickbait.
Sounds great. Hey, Clickbait, what's up, brother?
How you doing?
A little slow.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
new.
We have those.
All right. And speaking of Clickbait, it is now your turn.
All right, I'm going.
Wait, I didn't go this round. Oh yeah, I did. Never mind. Sorry.
I'm going to cast Guardian of Faith and put it right behind him. Right behind him.
Casting what?
Guardian of Faith.
Guardian of Faith. Ooh, that sounds special.
Okay, so do you know what you want me to read it to you, or do you know what it is?
I got it. A large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration of an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. He is indistinct except for a gleaming sword and shield emblazoned with the symbol of Divana. Okay, any hostile creature you see moves to a space within 10 feet of the garden for the first time on a turn must succeed a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. The Guardian vanishes when it has dealt a total of 60 damage. So you have to put him in an unoccupied space. Where are you putting him?
Right behind him.
Okay.
You don't want to put him in front of him?
Well, can I put it in front of him because I got Arg there?
No,
there's a-
I'm in
there's
the space below.
Okay, yeah, put it right in front of him then. Right in front.
In front of him?
Right, yeah, right.
Okay, what he's under the armpit.
You can see my screen right above where.
He's under the armpit right there, right? In front of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right. What else you gonna do? You gonna move any, or is that it?
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can actually move. I think when I'm
Yeah,
done.
you can move if you want to move.
You can
Pillars
dance
are
if you want
here.
to.
One,
I can,
2, 3, 4.
why don't I move down one block from JP?
This is a pillar, but you can move right here.
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah, about there.
All right. And if with that ending of your turn, the spiders are up. They're right here.
Okay, well they're gonna cross the webbing,
Okay.
and let's see. The first one is gonna try to attack it. I guess we'll see if they can actually do anything. This thing.
Oh, and what are they doing? What are they attacking with?
They're gonna try their bite attack,
And what is it?
piercing.
Are they magical?
Well, because I summoned them, yeah.
Okay.
They're
then-
conjured, they're not. He doesn't like whistle for them.
Yeah, they're a conjuring. They're not a.
Okay.
Well, here, wait. I go back to that spell. Let me click on it. Hang on.
No,
I think
good.
technically they're
We're
like a
good.
phase spirit. Is what it calls them.
Okay. So roll to hit.
Okay. The first one rolled. What is my plus on it? Hit. A 14. I'm going to say that probably didn't.
That failed.
All right. And hang on. The second one, instead of doing that, because it's probably not going to do much damage anyway. Like if it casts web on him right there, how big was? What does it say? Range attack. +5 to hit, range 30 to 61 crit hit is restrained by webbing. It doesn't say like the space on this. Is it the same as on like warlocks?
I would assume so.
So how it would take up? It would probably get Arg and everybody else with it.
It's definitely going to hit Arg.
Okay, and the second one's just going to try to fight him too. All right, that is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so it's not very much damage, but where's my D8? 10,
All right.
and then they have to make a Constitution saving throw, or it takes an additional 2d8 of poison damage.
He is immune to poison.
Oh, well, they're not going to do much then. I probably should have went with spiders. I was trying to think of getting across the web. Okay, that is their turn.
Okay. Arg.
All right. I am going to.
Now, this is your held action, and you're at
Yes.
the top of the order. So it'll be
Okay.
you and you.
Okay.
Well, John
Come
held
on.
action too.
Oh, well, yeah.
Duke has a held action, yeah.
For my held action, I'm going to attack him with my apparently new adamantine great axes.
All right.
And that would be a unnatural 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
I thought every hit was a crit. Oh, yeah. And then every hit's a crit, right? With those.
No, only against objects.
Oh, okay.
So
No, if it's adamantine, it's every hit's a crit. I'm pretty sure.
according to the book, it said against objects.
Oh, I thought what he told you the other time was everything hit.
Well, he's a construct. I guess that would be an object. He's not living.
Okay. So 13, 18, 36.
Okay.
And then with my other hand, 16 plus 4, dirty 20.
That hits.
And 52.
52.
Mhm.
How'd you go from 36 to 52? Wow.
I rolled a 3 versus rolling an 11.
I was gonna say he
Okay.
rolled better.
All right. What else you doing?
That's the end of my held action.
Okay, Duke. Your held action.
All right. So Is the
webbing's
webbing
still there.
webbing's still there. Holy fuck.
Now, it can be set ablaze.
Is he in the webbing or he's out?
He is no longer in the webbing. He managed to break free.
And he's the one up
Probably
at
the
the
only
top,
thing in
right?
the webbing would be the spiders are probably on the edge of it, tacking in from
Right.
behind.
I'm gonna spend my whole time fighting through a web, and by the time I get there, he's gonna be dead.
Arg does have another turn here.
Yeah, right.
It's like that scene in Big Trouble in Little China where he's trapped under the big thing, and then finally gets up and jumps into the room and screams, and everyone's already dead.
Right. All right. So I guess I'll fight my way through the web.
Okay, you move 5 feet, and your speed is 0.
There you go.
So no. Anyone entering it for the first time needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, he's good at it.
That is wonderful. I like that. Okay. Oh, natural 20.
Yep. So you're good. You can navigate through the web.
Woo!
So what you gonna do? Go up to him?
Oh, so I don't even have to like spend a turn like in the web?
No, because you rolled through it.
You're good. Your movement's
Baby.
you're good.
Oh, baby. Yeah. Let's swing some swords at this sucker.
Okay.
All right. There's some piercing damage here. See if that goes any better. That's a 3. That's probably not going to hit, no matter what I
Yeah.
add to it. So let's just let's go with the other hand, as I like to say. What about an 18?
With your first strike, you just completely whiff and just give him a cool breeze.
Right.
And then with your other hand, you go huzzah!
Yeah.
And realize he is immune to piercing damage.
Okay.
Wait.
I might
Oh,
go
because
sit at
mine
the
was
back.
magical.
I might go sit at the back. That's all I got, gentlemen. That's all I got.
Okay, Arg.
Okay. Going to go into a rage and attack him recklessly. So that would be a 20 something to hit.
20 something's hit.
Well, I could figure it out if you need me to. It'd be 19 plus 5, 24.
I was saying that definitely hits.
8, 36 damage on that one.
Okay.
That one would be a 23 to hit.
Okay.
And 38 damage.
Okay.
And then a 18 to hit.
Yeah.
And a 54 on damage.
Can I say I'm so happy this guy's on our team? I just want to say that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next, does that end your turn?
Yes.
Next up, Duke.
Is there a corner I can go cry in? Yeah, I got the little you know what? Is it just Arg and I in close proximity to this thing?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there a corner I could easily get to throw one of those necklace things?
Not really.
Where are the pillars? They're right below me and
here,
above me, right?
And right here.
So I couldn't just
right
go
here
down.
And right here.
Yeah, I
No.
couldn't just go down and throw it.
Right below you. Yeah.
So I can't. Can I go diagonally to that square to the left there?
If you'd have to shove him out of your way.
That's not going to happen. I'm in a bad spot, folks. Yikes.
Just turn and give him a battle cry.
Just drop a big deuce right behind him. Like baby mama. I don't even know. There's no logic to what I can do right now.
Give him a raspberry.
Right? Slap him on the ass and call him Susan.
Go for it. What
What
else are you going to do? Go for it.
I'm going to hold my action. That's what I'm going to do. Most useful thing I can say right now.
Are you sure you don't want to do any of that I suggested?
Absolutely sure. Yeah.
Well, poo. I was going for a comedic moment. He tumbles to dust. Arg had defeated him.
Oh, my one slap on the butt would have been the one health point he lost and then died.
Yeah.
Oh, there he
Actually,
goes.
he was at negative 29. Then he had hit with the 50-something damage. So, yeah, he is now dust.
See, you had your chance to claim the victory, Duke, and you missed it.
There you go.
He's,
I immediately say,
yeah,
"Hey,
he
you
has
guys
gone
told
away.
you guys told me
Arg
to do
managed
that."
to. Yes. So as you were over here messing with the third pillar, or over here the third pillar, you did notice this doorway here.
Great. Hey, fellas, there's another door out of here. We can keep if we keep going straight.
Somebody want to light that web on fire or dissipate it? Or
No, it's a concentration, so I just dropped my concentration.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to leave the spiders last for how long?
Oh, wait a minute. It was concentration?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, because I got hit after that.
Yeah, we wish I'd known that. You had to have rolled every time. Oh, well.
Well, you got hit the once, yeah.
I also have that guardian.
So are you keeping the
8
spiders
hours.
with us?
For now, they stay for an hour.
I don't think it would have changed anything though. I mean, you
Maybe
succeed.
not, but
you
we'll
broke
just
through
remember
the
that
next
next
turn.
time. It's fine.
So yeah, I'm going to keep the spiders for now. I'm just going to have them crawling on
Okay.
the ceiling.
Web is gone. What are you guys doing?
Can I have a
Check out
question?
Check out the next door before we go and see if we have to get back through that one.
Can I ask a question?
Mhm.
Who's going to the door?
How long did this?
Yes.
Well, I have the Guardian of Faith for 8 hours.
So let's keep him.
Okay, I didn't know how long.
I mean,
Is it
yeah.
concentration?
No, it's not a concentration. It's just like I got a buddy for 8 hours.
Oh,
Everything comes
like
with it,
spiders
so I
are
assume.
concentration. So yeah.
An imaginary
Then You
friend.
got him for 8 hours. You can choose where he is at.
Okay, I'm just gonna call him Harvey for now for 8 hours. Thank you.
All right. So
So
who's
we
checking the
still
door?
got that.
Is he a rabbit?
Two got it. Lot. He's about that tall.
All right. So who's going to the door?
I'll go
Harvey.
there.
Arg.
Harvey
Okay.
goes to the door.
Arg. You go to the door, and let's see. What do you find at the door? All right. You see that it is a metal door. There is a small barred window at the top, and you notice that it looks like just regular steel, regular metal, except where the key is supposed to go to unlock it, it's very, very white.
White?
Sounds racist.
Yes, white, as if someone just took baking soda and coated it, or cornstarch. It's very white, where the key inside is white.
Is it a
and
big
the
door?
keys, mechanisms they're all white.
Is it a big, heavy door?
I want to peek through the window.
What you notice is, I wish this was better than doing it that way. Okay, you see this hallway, and that it
Okay.
leads to a doorway or archway or something, and that's all you can see.
Okay. I guess I will inspect the white powder.
Oh, I didn't say it was powder. I said it
Or you
looked
said it was
white,
like
as if
Okay.
someone powdered it, but it's not powder. It's meant to be that way.
okay. Well,
You know that it is. What are you rolling?
investigation.
Okay, what'd you roll?
15.
Okay, you notice that it looks as though it needs a special modified key, and it seems as though it's been color coded white, because it's not as if it's been painted white. It's as if someone just slapped some white on it to mark it. It's not. It doesn't look nice.
Can I go check out the door?
Yes, you can.
Can I do?
Wait, did we leave the symbol in the nook?
Yeah, it's still in the pillar.
And you said the door behind us, like something just like slid down, or did it collapse?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it went.
can I take that back on my way to the door, or is it?
Yeah, and the archway opens back up.
Okay, I'd still
Okay.
like to look at this door.
Okay.
So we can't get out of the room now that you removed the symbol. Got it.
Yeah, you can get out now.
Okay.
I'd
Did
like
we find a
to.
key? No, we found a. What did we find on that Minotaur? Was that a key of some sort, or
No.
To
Are
get
you
to
talking about the Baylor?
No, the Minotaur. Before we
You
got
find
the
the key on the Minotaur.
I
Has
thought we
anybody
found
looked at
something. I can't remember now.
Can I
Has
do an
anybody
art?
looked at the golems? If there's anything
Yes,
on the
you can do an
golem?
arcane canna check.
I don't necessarily want to know what the magic source is. I just want to know if I can tell if it's magical. I rolled a 12.
You know what? Why don't we pretend that didn't happen? It was kind of hard to hear you there. There's a little bit of talk over. Roll again. I'll be generous.
A 12.
Okay. Well, you know that magic is somewhere.
Okay, well, I'm gonna walk over and see if I can figure it out. So I'll roll an Arcana check also. And I'm gonna guess that I not even know that there's magic anywhere because I rolled a 9.
All right, I'm gonna walk over and do an Arcana check, and I'm gonna walk back in my head in shame. Okay.
Surprise, surprise. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to do this anyway. I'm going to cast Knock on the door.
Oh, what does knock do?
Knock says choose an object that you can see within range. The object can be a door, a box, etc. Blah blah blah. Target that is held shut by a mundane lock, which I looked up, by the way, because I know we had some questions about this last time. Mundane in D&D terms just means non-magical. So if it's held by a mundane lock or that is stuck or barred, becomes unlocked. If it has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked. If you choose a target that is held shut with an arcane lock, the magic is suppressed for 10 minutes.
Okay, and suppressed is just it goes away for 10 minutes.
Correct.
Okay. Well, you do know with that it is a magic or arcanic lock, and the lock is suppressed.
Great. I try to push the door open.
You're going to need to roll a strength check.
Okay. Sure, I'll give it a shot to see first, but then I'm guessing I'm going to ask Arg for help here because my strength is big 0. That's a 17.
Fail.
Once I see him fail, I'll go up and try. That would be a 25.
Fail.
Can like our two strongest people try to push together?
Sure.
Who else there? I have a 0. I have plus 0 on
I've
strength.
got 0 strength.
I got plus
That
2.
would probably be your cleric and
Yeah,
your,
probably cleric and Arg.
Oh, there we
I
go.
will also.
Shockingly, Duke is not helpful in this situation.
I will.
he has
I will,
a -1 strength.
I will play my hurdy-gurdy to give you bardic inspiration.
In most situations.
Ooh.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I did a 13.
I got a 28 plus what's Bardic Inspiration?
I'm looking that up. The D6.
No, so roll a d6 clickbait on top of your other.
Roll a
So, yeah,
d6.
So I had,
Well, either one or the
said-
other, not both.
I said 28, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then that makes it a 34.
Plus,
I got 6 on top of
Fail.
that.
plus clickbaits.
Plus clickbait?
12 and 6 is 18.
No, you don't get. Only one of you gets a bardic inspiration. So
Okay, so
you're
12.
12 plus your 38, so 50.
50.
That actually still fails. But because that's so high, I'm going to say that Arg notices, or no, clickbait. We'll give it to you since you rolled the 12.
Yeah, loser.
You notice something. Not only is the lock magical, but you feel as the intense pressure the two of you are putting on the door that there is very extremely powerful magic coming from the other side of the door that you can feel through the lock, or that you sense through it.
So there's something else.
So
there.
is it the force that's applied upon it equal to the force that's coming back at it?
I don't know how to answer that question.
Yeah, can you just like press it, push it forward with one pinky?
So I forget. Does detect magic do anything other than just tell you that there's
tell
magic
you if
there?
something is magical.
Did we ever search the golems to see if he had anything on him when he turned to
It
dust?
turned to dust.
Yeah. There's nothing there. He's dust.
When we tried to, we all failed our Arcana check.
Let me start hacking at this door.
No,
It's metal.
It's
it's
metal.
metal.
Yeah, I know, but I've got
Can we look at the powder?
adamantine.
It's not powder. It's
Okay,
Exactly.
white.
can I metagame this real quick? I think Big Will does not want us to go through this door yet, so we can move on.
Okay, let's go back. Take the symbol out of the column, which probably
We already did that. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the doorway, the other way.
Okay, so you guys were coming from up here.
Yeah.
So
I
we're gonna
assume you go this
Yep.
way?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to say, hey, there's hallway. Hey, there's
Hey.
more hallway like we did before. Unless you guys stop me and tell me you want to do something.
Until we run into something, we're gonna keep moving. Can't get out of this
All right.
dungeon.
Okay. So because he has the largest dark vision, I'm going to
Oh,
say
I thought
you
you were gonna say
managed to
something
go
else.
right here. You're peeking around the corner. You can see that there's some sort of, let me double check, make sure it's just an archway if I changed it. That is 13. Uh, you see that it's a room and there's some light coming from it. You can't see because it's your line of sight isn't there. If it's something magical or if it's like a flame, a regular flame, but there is light coming from it. So what do you do?
I mean, I'm not going to be the first one to go into a lit room.
Guess we
I
know
will.
who that means.
I'm going on in.
All right, you step in, and you notice that the room looks as though it is a shrine to all the different gods. And there's a pedestal in the center, right here, center corner. You're diagonal to it, it's right here. And on the pedestal is a glowing skull, and it's floating.
Oh, geez.
And it says, "Welcome."
Hello.
How are you?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
Well, I was doing good, but I decided to walk it off. That's a joke, you see. I'm just ahead.
Well, that's one way to get ahead in life.
Yeah, I already made the head joke. No, you're not a comedian, okay? Let me see here. Oh, more people. This is a shrine to all the gods of the land. And I am here to tell you all the tales of different creatures here in this dungeon. Most importantly, the one that rules here.
Awesome.
Do one of you say something?
Yeah, tell us about him.
Oh, okay. My bad. Couldn't quite hear you. Ah, yes. The Lich is in the great room. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a octagonal room, much higher up in the dungeon, you see. And the Lich is there with his gargoyle guardians. He rules this dungeon, all 3 levels. Everything that happens has to come through him. Of course, he has a master himself, but I'll let you figure that one out on your own. He is very powerful, a great wizard, 9th level in his spell casting. He's very powerful. And he has made sure that anyone goes this far in the dungeon has to really work for it. He hid all 4 keys throughout the dungeon. You will have to search for them. You know the keys, right? The white key, the red key, the blue key, I may know something about, and the ice key, all magical, you see.
So, when we used the key that we got from the Baylor, was it red or was it?
It was red, but once you unlocked it, it destroyed it when it.
Okay. So we don't have. Okay, so it would be a different red key. Gotcha.
Mhm.
So,
You're not speaking
where are these
once.
keys at?
So where
Take it.
can you tell
Where are
us
the keys at?
Yeah.
Well, I have no clue to the red, white, and ice. But the blue key, however, yes, the blue key, I do know the location of it. It is held by a most powerful guardian inside a door locked by the white key. And I also know, going through the eastern door here, you will find one key. I am unsure which one it is. It's not the blue. It's one of the others.
So,
You came from the direction of the blue key.
question. You say we have to have the white key before we can get to the blue key. Do you know, is there a specific order for all of them? And do you know what that order is?
I believe you do need certain keys before you have the ability to get other keys, and vice versa, as it were. I believe you need. Oh, my memory! I'm just ahead here. I can't remember very well, but you need one of the 3 keys to unlock the room where the blue key is located. Yes, that I remember.
Hey there, friendo. First of all, one might argue that being just ahead is all you need for memory, but that I'll leave that alone for now. Hey, quick question: who are you and who put you here? Because if there's an evil lich ruling over this place, why would you want to put someone here who wants to give us information against him?
I'm not sure. I can't. No, that makes sense, but I am here. I don't know. Who are you?
Okay, follow-up question. I don't remember either who I am. Yeah, that's okay. Now that that's out of the way. Follow-up question. Why has not he destroyed you?
Why what?
Why has he not destroyed you?
Well, I can't exactly do anything. I'm just ahead.
Yeah, but you can give us information about how to reach and or defeat him, you said.
I don't know why. I am here. I've been here as long as I can remember. And my job is to tell you about the blue key and that other keys exist and what colors they are and that the lich is powerful. You make a lot of sense, but I don't remember.
Okay.
I've always been here. I've always said these things.
Can I make
How many times have you saw adventurers come in here?
Can I make an insight check to see if I think he's lying?
Let me answer the art question and then tell me what you just wrote after that. So to answer your question, Arg, he goes, why it's countless. I would say at least 3 or 4 a week, but I don't know if a week is a day. A day is time passes differently. There's no sun in here, So, but many times, yes, many times.
I rolled a 23.
Yeah, he's not lying, but with that high of a roll, you know that there's something he's not telling you, but he honestly can't reach it in his head to hide it from you or tell you, whichever he wanted to do.
Okay.
So the person I get is this is part of the game of the Lich, and that he wants us to chase the keys. Probably.
So I want to say to him, hey, friendo, I'm going to call you Headsy. Hey there, old Headsy. Now,
Not imaginative, but I'll go with it.
Well, listen, we got to put some mustard on this old hot dog here to get out of here. So I don't have a lot of time for clever nicknames of heads. Maybe I'll call you Jerksy. How about that? Listen, Headsy, is there? Are you you're gonna freely give us all the information we need? We don't need to kind of like barter with you or anything. You just anything you're free to tell us.
I've already given you all the information I have to give.
Okay, then. Well, do you know any like magic spells or attacks or anything? If we took you with us.
I don't think so.
Okay, well.
You do have to have, somatic. You have to be able to do gestures, and so I can't. I'm just ahead.
Well, I mean, some spells are just verbal. To be fair, I should know. I am a sorcerer, as you can see.
Very well, very well. But no, I don't think I can help you. I have a job to do. I need to stay here. What if more adventurers come?
I have a question. When we came into the room, you said you could tell us about all the creatures in the dungeon. So, and there are 4 keys, which you have no idea of where 3 of them are. So, what kind of creatures are in the dungeon, if you can tell us, that are hiding the red, white, and blue keys?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
That's not what you told
There's
us.
so many different creatures. You know, the Lich can get them from the demonic plane, and you know he can get whatever he needs and bring them here and trap them. And of course, there is the one that rules over the Lich. I believe it to be one of the gods.
We've got time if you want to go down the list. You said you can tell us about all of them.
You really want to do this? Because I will read you out the entire monster manual if you want.
Okay, so I get the impression he's told us what we need to know.
Yeah.
Can we just
No, which door did he say led to the next key?
The one to the east.
What to the east?
You can go through either one, but this is the one he mentioned.
Okay.
And I say to him, okay, well, thanks for your help. Now, one quick thing before we leave. If you're leading us astray, I will come back here and I was going to say chop your head off, but, you know, you get what I mean.
I don't like threats, but I'm just ahead. What can I do?
Well, clearly nothing since I already asked.
Very well.
You're gonna dethrone my mace. That's what it is.
I'm gonna go walk over there and pick the head up.
Hey, can we take him with us?
Just sort of look at it.
He's floating, so once you grab him
Okay.
and you pull him to, he no! What are you doing? What are you
Whenever he
doing?
says,
You now
whenever
have
he says
him.
no, I'm
Yeah.
going to take a jawbreaker and put it in his mouth.
Actually, could we?
Remember,
Okay.
they're fist size.
Once you do that, he goes, I.
And then I put it back up.
Thanks to Jobber. Okay.
Does Hetty have information about the maze? Can we take him with us?
So what
You
happened
can
when he
try
tried to
anything?
We can.
But apparently, Arg just took him out, gave him a jawbreaker, and put him back.
Okay. But Arg was able to actually remove him from the spot
Mm-hmm.
without consequence.
Yes.
And Hetty, take the ball out of your mouth, and
How's he going to do that? He can't get his
It's a
mouth
little,
around.
it's a
Spit the
little
ball out.
big.
do you
So
know
what
do you
are
know
you doing?
anything else about the dungeon, about the maze?
He said he told us everything he knew.
Okay, then I pick it off the floor and shove it back in his head. Hope he got a hair in there or something.
All
It's
right.
not like he can taste it.
Well, he's ahead. He doesn't have
No,
a
but I
tongue.
mean, it's fist size. It won't let him really spit it out.
Anyway, let's go to the door.
All right, let's go. All right, we came into from the lower left, lower
We're
right.
gonna go through the door that he said leads to a key, I guess. So
Yes,
Yeah.
he did say that.
So there's 4 keys. Okay.
All right, so you guys go to the door?
yeah.
Okay. Who opens the door? Well, it doesn't matter. Nothing's going to happen.
Okay, then I will.
Okay. And you immediately die. No, I'm not kidding. You open the door. It's you got to put some effort into it, but it opens good. You can tell it hadn't been opened in a while. And then you walk down the little bit of hallway here, and then there you come to another door.
All right. Well, anything special about that door, or can we just open it?
It's stone, but I mean, other than that, you don't know that it's special. You have to try and open it first to see anything,
I'll try. I'll do it.
or if you want to see if it's trapped or anything, you can do that.
It's that open.
I'll just give it. I'll just push the stone.
I'll try opening it.
I'll try to pass the stone.
Okay, so the door is unlocked. You open the door and step through.
What do we see?
I'll look through.
Okay, as soon as you go
Anything?
through.
I said I'll look through.
Oh well, you see this room.
Okay, but nothing else. If nothing else, then I'll
Well,
walk.
hold
in.
on. Let me describe what you're seeing in the room. I got it right here. It is a pure white room. In both corners, you see an altar with an indent of a religious symbol.
Okay, I'll walk in the room.
Okay. As soon as you walk in the room, the four of you see him disappear. And Arg, once you step into the room, your foot actually lands in a grassy field, and just grass as far as you can see. And 5 red dragons are flying overhead, and they spot you and they start coming down at you.
Right? Can he come back?
He can try.
I'll just ready for them to attack me.
All right, but who has? Wait, who has the pole? Who has that? retractor?
5 red dragons. Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, all I can see is grass.
Yeah, and then are you looking around?
Well, you said all I could see is grass.
All you can see when you step through, all your 180
Okay.
right here, grass.
I'll look. Okay, I'll look around then.
Okay, you notice behind you, you see the guys, and they're like,
Okay,
"Where'd he
then I'll
go?"
go back to where they're at and shut the door.
Okay, you step through the door, and you're right back in the doorway right here,
Okay, and I'll shut the door.
All right, let's go take this
and
off.
you shut the door.
And I tell them what I saw.
He tells you what he saw.
Okay. So we can't fight 5 dragons, but
Well,
we have to.
Let's go. Take
Can
this
I
off.
do like? So it didn't until he stepped into the room. There wasn't a like. Nothing happened until he stepped into the room, right?
Correct.
I can
It's
see in
once
the
you went
door.
through the doorway.
I'm gonna open the door,
Okay.
and would it be Arcana
Can
or
we
Perception
see
to see
across
if I
the
like
room?
if there's like a portal or what? If I can tell what is like when
All
you
right.
step into the room.
Roll your Arcana check.
Arcana, dirty 20.
Okay, you can tell that someone has placed a dimension door right where the doorway is.
Can I see to the other side of the room?
From outside the doorway, yes, you can see to the other side as far as your dark vision will allow you.
Is there a door there?
Yeah, you can't see it, but past this block, the next block right here is a door.
Okay, so he said there's a dimension door right where the doorway is.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah,
if you
right
go
here.
through the door, you're going to go through a dimension door.
Great. Hey, Arg, you want to go on a field trip?
A field trip?
Well, I mean, poor choice of words. You want to go? You want to try something?
Sure.
Great. I cast dimension door and bring us through to the middle of the room.
Well, all of us.
No, I can only carry one person.
Okay.
Boom. Boom. So you land right in the middle of the room, and I'll repeat, it's pure white, and in both corners, here and here, there are these pillars that are shaped, like a triangle that are in each corner, and there's an indent on every side of a religious symbol of one of
Okay.
the gods.
There's no altar now.
Can we see them in the middle of the room?
Yes, you see everything in the room. It's only
Okay.
when you step through.
There's
I
there's
guess
send
we'll-
you somewhere else. Gotcha.
You want to fill the indents with
Yeah, I'll try to
religious
start. I'll start with the one at the top and
Can we
start.
try to figure out how the rest
I'll
of us
go to
can
the
get
one at the
through
bottom.
this?
Well, I'm hoping that I can. I don't know. Dispel it by.
Remember, I picked up a set too from the one guy.
Oh yeah.
All right. So
So
you
I've got a
guys
full
each go
set.
into a pillar?
Yep.
Okay. Warlock, you can turn the pillar, and when you turn it, you see 3 different symbols that can be placed on the 3 different sides. The one you see, Warlock, is you see a Divana, you see a Hebron, and you see Mokosh. Arg, you can do the same thing, and what you see, your 3 pillars, are one of a god you've never seen before, one of Chernobog, and one of Svetovid.
So the one he's never seen before is different than the one we've never seen before that was in the room before us.
Well, that you're the one that had that,
Right,
But
he doesn't know.
he's seen the
but
symbol.
I have
though.
saw it because he's had it
You
out.
don't know
Show up
what
with the
god
same
it's to.
symbol.
Though. Is what I'm saying is you don't know what god it's to.
Okay.
No,
but
but
it is that symbol.
Yes, it's that symbol.
Okay. So then I guess we should switch because I'm the only
Yep.
one with that one, right?
Oop, hold on. There we go. Okay. Are you guys doing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna start putting. I mean, do we? Hey, Arg, do we think this is some sort of puzzle where we have to match them up in a certain order, or should we just start shoving them in?
I go for the shoving them in, but
All right, start shoving them in. See what happens.
brace yourself. I'm going in dry.
Will?
Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm looking something up to make sure here. Give me one moment. Okay. As soon as you, Arg, put one symbol in, you each get a point of exhaustion. And then at the same time you're doing one, Warlock, once you put that symbol in, you get a point, each get another point of exhaustion.
Oh, just lost track.
So as of right now, you both have disadvantage on ability checks and your speed is halved.
What is it? 6 points of exhaustion to die?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so clearly this is not going to work. Nothing else happens though?
Nothing else happens.
Okay. Hey, should we try this other door or should we just mosey on back?
Well, it's a white room. Oh yeah, I guess we can't. Can we talk to them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can hear you.
All
As long
right.
as you don't step through.
So would you? I guess I'm going to ask them what's happening.
Feeling real sleepy over here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's an obviously white room. Do you think this is the where we need to get the key, or what do you? Have you done any kind of arcana or perception checks on those pillars?
Nah, that's for suckers.
Okay.
We are men of action.
Hey,
We found slots. We put stuff in them that fit.
where did John go?
What else should we do?
We
I
did
think
lose.
he disconnected.
Oh,
Where did John go?
I don't know. I think he disconnected.
so
He's right there. Oh, you mean I can't see? I'm on this page. Hey, John.
he's
No, he
disappeared
he's
from
not
the
here.
stream.
Oh, well, I have to let me know if he does that because I'm the one that has to bring him back.
Is he back?
Oh, yeah, he's just sitting there scratching his beard. He's laughing.
It's what I do. It's what I do.
So, anything you want to add to this conversation?
I'm not in any way valuable at this moment.
Well, we're at our usual time. Do we want to try to figure something out here, and then before we call it, or what do you guys want to?
I mean,
If you're not willing to
we
do
could
a
try
perception
another
or
one to see
arcana
if
check.
it does. We can try another one to see if it does the same thing,
Are there
or
any,
we can.
how many symbols are on these rotating columns?
There's
There's-
3 each, so that would be 6, which would kill us if it's all levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're assuming, though. It may not be. It may be. I don't know.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I see 3 options. We can either keep trying symbols. We can check the other door on the other side, or we can just go the other way.
Yeah.
And Dimension Door, this is just a spell. Just so you know.
Okay, Kim.
So hang on. So can I just
Spell magic.
let me cast Dispel Magic on the Dimension Door.
Okay, you do that.
Does it work?
Well, Dispel Magic is that the one where it has to be a certain level, or does it automatically work?
When using this,
If it's over a certain level.
if it's over, let's see,
Fourth.
any
level.
spell 3rd level or lower on the target ends automatically. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spell casting ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay, go for it.
So, what's my spell casting ability here? Okay. There's that D20. 15.
That is literally what you needed. So the Dimension Door dissipates, so you can all walk into the room if you
All
like.
right. So, let's walk into the room. And I'm going to walk over to the one Arg is on. And since the men of action don't want to do any kind of investigation, I'm going to do an Arcana check on this pillar.
Okay, when you do your Arcana check, what do you roll?
12. No, sorry. I looked at that wrong. So that would be 15.
Okay, you notice on your Arcana check that all 3 of his symbols, there's like magic in the indentation. So that one needs to be full.
Okay. In order for it to do something.
Right.
All right. I'm going to go walk over to the other one and do the same thing.
Okay.
And that one I rolled a 15.
Okay. Same thing with that one, except you can tell that one of them, you're not sure which one of the 2 that's left, but one of them does not need to have the symbol put in it.
Do we know which symbol he put in it? Which one did he fill?
Which 3 did I say were over there?
That had the that was Warlock, so that had the one that we don't know who it is.
Chernobog.
Yeah.
That's the one that you put in, Chernobog.
He put in Chernobog, so the one that we don't know what it is.
And Svedovit.
And the other one
is Svedovit.
Yeah, okay.
So
basically you got to fill 5 of the 6, but you got to get it right on which one of the other 2.
Hold on. So only Arg and myself got exhaustion when we put them in, right? So let's leave the room, give the symbols to the rest of the people, and then they
and only have one person in there at a time doing one symbol.
Can we look at each? All right, since they're leaving, and it's the first time we're looking at these columns, can we look at each column to find out what symbols are on each column?
Yeah,
I already told you.
Well, we only looked at 2 columns, right?
There's
only 2 columns.
I think there was 4 columns, 2 in each corner.
No, these are hallways, the doorway. There's only one corner.
So where
each
Arg
side.
is down there, are there any columns on the south end?
There's
No,
one in the corner.
only the 2 triangle columns. That's it.
Okay, so there's one above and one above, one below.
Yeah.
So I pass off the remaining 2 to
That's Uguay.
Yeah, one to Uguay, one to
Duke.
Well, I would say
it's
we want
going
to pass
to
them off
be-
to, and we could fill the 2 that we know we have to fill the 2 that Arg has.
And I think it's going to be we leave the one empty that we don't know what it is.
That would be
I
my
don't know that
guess.
for sure,
Right.
but
So let's do. So everyone leave but me, and I'll go fill one of the ones at Arg's column.
Okay. So everyone's leaving. And you're going to fill up the other 2 in Arg's, the one that he had?
I was just going to do 1 and then have us all do 1 until we got.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're going to put with 1 in then, all right?
Right.
You turn the column. It's not real hard. You turn the column, so that the triangle is on a face that does not have a symbol put on it yet. You put the symbol in, and immediately you get 1 point of exhaustion, and both Arg and Warlock, since they were in there, they get another point of exhaustion. So they're at level 3 now. You're at level 1.
So they take one even though they're no longer in the space.
Because
they've
they're
done
the ones that put the symbols in, and they're there, yes.
Okay.
So you have disability on disadvantage on ability checks. They have that, plus their speed is half, plus they have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Can I? Okay.
So how do you like get those back? Is that a long rest? What's the deal there?
You can
How do you
get,
get
I think,
exhausted?
one
How do
back
you
for every
recover from
long
exhaustion?
rest.
Oh, geez.
You get one back per long rest?
Yes, if I remember right.
Yeah, but you can use a spell like a restoration spell of some kind, and you just get it all back. Or I will allow that, whether the rules say you can or not. I'll allow that.
Well, then hell, you use the restoration spell on us, and then we'll. Go
Well, I
in
can
full
only
rest.
do that one for one person, I think. Because I only have it's a 5th level. Well, wait,
Oh.
and I only have the one spell slot. Well, that's the greater. What is the Well, I didn't. I'd have to rest in order to switch to the lesser. What does the lesser do? There is a lesser restoration also. Where is that at?
Well, are you? But before we get into that, are you going to put in another symbol or get one of the other guys?
Well,
I mean, it doesn't matter at this point if it's gonna
Yeah.
bring us
yeah,
to
but
level
there's no
4.
reason to have somebody else. But before we put in another symbol, I just want to see what it takes to like how easily I can do it. No, lesser only does blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. So it'd have to be great. Well, I don't have that. I'd have to do a long rest, but it'd have to be greater. And it's you imbue a creature you touch, so it would only be one that I could counter the effect on.
So we got to do 2 long rests after we get done with this, at least.
Yes, that's what
minimum,
he said.
yeah. So do we want to?
I mean, we have to either way at this point
Yeah,
before we move
at
on
this
because
point,
we
we're
can't
gonna-
do
yeah.
anything. So let's just.
So you put in the 3rd symbol on this triangle?
No. That's going to bring us to level 4, and then we're going to have to take 4 long rests.
Well, he's saying that we could take a long rest, and then he could dispel it on like you and himself,
Well, I can dispel
take
on
another
one
long
of you
and dispel it on
right now.
Yeah.
One of you I can do right now, but
But he has to dispel 3 of us. So he has to,
I know.
we have to do 3 long rests.
I thought he said himself and one more. I thought that's what it said.
Oh, is that what it is?
No, it's one. I
Okay.
touch one creature.
Okay. So it's going to have to be. Yeah.
Well, then, I mean, if that's
It's
the case,
gonna be-
bring us to 5, and then
Yeah.
because otherwise we'll have to do this another 3 times.
So you put in the 3rd symbol?
I put in the 3rd symbol on this one.
Okay, you do that, and then the pillar, the triangle goes, raises up, and then thuds down on the ground solid. It can now no longer be moved, and you take your 2nd point of exhaustion, and the other 2 go to the 4th point of exhaustion, which is hit point maximum is halved.
Okay. So now the question is, do we know? Do we?
Now the question is, there are 2 more slots on this pillar.
Right.
If you put in 1, that will go to the 5th level of exhaustion, and you will go to the 3rd. However, if you put it in the right one, something's going to happen. If you put it in the wrong one, that means you'll have to fill the 3rd symbol up, which would put both of them at
At
death,
death.
and you at the 4th level of exhaustion. And they can, once they die, it's not death like their character dies. It normally is, but I'm going to say that they're just unconscious, drop down to 0.
Oh,
So if we do one rest, they get one back, right?
Long rest, yes.
If we do one long rest, they get one back. And they don't get to that dead stage.
Yeah. So anyway, you have Svetovid and the one that you have a symbol of, but you don't know the name of the god.
we know something bad happened the last time we put that one somewhere, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's.
I say we put the one we don't know what it is into it.
I was thinking the other one.
I think it's probably the other one, but like, because we don't know what the attachment of the other one has to this. It's just a random god, whereas that one we know has some sort of attachment to this temple.
Okay. Well, let's do this since you guys have decided, yeah, we're going to do a symbol. Let's just have a vote. Who votes for Svetovid? So Warlock, Arg, and Duke, and okay, so you're putting it in Svetovid.
Just
All
like
right.
he likes it.
All right, so you maneuver the triangle again. You rotate it to the Svetovid symbol. You put that symbol in, and immediately both Arg and Warlock are at the 5th level of exhaustion, which is their speed is reduced to 0. And you are now at the 3rd level, which means you have disadvantage on ability checks, your speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on attack and saving throws. But the pillar goes up after it shakes a little bit and then thuds down, and then it sinks down again. And inside this corner is a bluish glow. And once you look inside, you can tell that it's a blue key.
Again, I do the
Blue-
Oh,
wrong.
excuse me, a white key. My
Okay,
bad.
I was gonna say wait. Okay, white key. So I'm at half. So do half thing. Do I take the key or do I like try to do a check first?
We need the key.
I take the key.
Nothing happens. You take the key, and the hole that was there,
All right.
the roof kind of crumbles, so you can't reach your hand back in there. But other than that, nothing happens.
I return to the boys.
2 of us cannot move, so we have to take a rest.
So yeah, I know you. 2 of you can't move. I will go on and cast. Just in case, because we're kind of defenseless. Sorry, Warlock. I'm
No,
going to
that's
cast
all right. Yeah.
Greater Restoration on Arg, I think, first.
Okay, so that means you, Oogway, and Warlock, you're still fully affected by, as of right now, by the exhaustion. Arg, I will say that restores you to the 1st level of exhaustion. I'm not going to make it that easy for you. So you have disadvantage on ability checks, and that's it. That will go away on long rest.
Yep. Which I figure we're fixing to take.
Right.
And yeah, I would say
Right here.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3
I
of us
figure we'll
definitely have to
barricade
take
these
a long
doors
rest.
and-
Technically, clickbait, unless I'm sure they use some spells and stuff, so clickbait might want to do it too. But
Yeah,
the Duke didn't do anything, so he can watch over us.
All right.
The
So
silent
are you
observer.
guys? You're settling in. You're going to try and take a long rest.
Yeah.
All right. With that, we will end the session for tonight. So thank you guys for playing. Thanks everyone for joining us. And this time we're not off next week. We are, unless you guys haven't told me something, as of right now, we're
We good
going
to
to
go.
be back next week, next Sunday. And I guess we'll see y'all then, huh?
Yeah.
There, everybody.
All right.
Bye.
Well, later, everybody.
Later.